All right, let's move on to bar chords. The two most common types of bar chords come from either the E major chord voicing or the A chord voicing. Let's start with E, and this is known as a sixth string root. The reason for this is when you play this E chord, this E major open position chord, the root note of the chord is the sixth string, that open E string. So to get a bar chord, sixth string root bar chord, what we do is the easiest thing you can do is, instead of fretting your E chord in the standard way, let's use these fingers, and your index finger is sort of like the nut. That's E, but you can move up one fret and your index finger now takes the place of the nut. And that's an F sixth string root major bar chord. Second fret is F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, and then E again at the 12th fret. Be sure to memorize each one of these chord positions. All right, in this next example of bar chords, I'm going to be sliding between different bar chords and getting that sliding sound as part of the rhythm figure itself. Sliding first from G quickly up to A, and then back A, back to G. Now, one thing that happens when you play a part like this is even though you are barring across all the strings, you sort of emphasize your grip on the lower four strings with these fingers, and it makes it stronger sounding. This is played in the style, this is reminiscent of sort of the Kinks, Guns N' Roses, and maybe Van Halen. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, in this next example, this is played in kind of a punk style, and this includes sort of the classic punk of the Ramones and the Sex Pistols and the modern day punk of like Green Day and Blink-182, because sliding power chords around quickly and really strumming aggressively is a major factor in the whole punk sound. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one thing you might have noticed as I was playing this part is after I play the bar chord, and then I pump on it in eighth notes, and bring the palm mute down. So you let the chord ring first, and then you palm mute it for the real percussive pumping eighth notes. Like that. All right, let's move on to fifth string root bar chords. As I said before, those come from an open A major position chord. And if you fret that with the ring finger barring across the D, G, and B strings at the second fret, you imagine the nut sort of functioning as your index finger there. So we can move up one fret and have the index finger bar across all the strings except for the sixth string from the fifth string. That's B flat, so we had A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and A again on the 12th fret. All right, I'm going to show you examples right now using this chord form. Now you notice when I was just demonstrating the chord, index finger and ring finger, but it's also useful to learn to do this chord using the pinky to bar. In many instances, it just turns out to be more comfortable if you can learn to do it, to get used to barring across those three strings, the D, G, and B string, with the pinky and use the index finger for the fifth string root. All right, in this next example, I'm going to combine sixth string root bar chords and fifth string root bar chords, because that is, of course, the most common way they are used. This example is sort of a heavy rock kind of a thing. You'd hear it in Led Zeppelin or modern rock bands like Jet as well. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. let's try that same example now with a whole load of distortion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, in all these examples, you want to try to switch as smoothly as possible from those 6-string root bar chords to 5th-string root bar chords and back and forth. This next example give you a good opportunity to practice doing that. This is a little bit of a slower rock thing, kind of in the style of 70s rock, David Bowie, or sort of like modern rock like The Darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4.